he's up against Roderick Willis. Late replacement here. Тай Филдс, 39-1. Talked about him in terms of really being spoon-fed along the way. There's no doubt about it. This guy's a 9-year pro. It's time to make a move. We talked about 2008 to be his year. I don't know what tonight's going to prove with a late replacement. I don't want to disparage this matchup, but I think from what I've seen of Тай Филдс, Wally, it's key. You got to push this guy back and get him under pressure a little bit.
You know, you say he's been spoon-fed. Obviously, it's a big spoon. The guy weighs 270 pounds, but he hasn't had to eat a lot of, very tough steaks so far. There's been a lot of pablum. And one thing about Тай Филдс, on the plus side, he's very, very busy. He throws a lot of punches. How many of them are good punches? You can see right there, the quality of the punches is not always the best. The guy is big, the guy is durable, the guy is busy. But does he, when the best names in your record are guys like Kendrick Relaford, like Cedric Fields, like Sherman Williams, clearly you haven't been tested yet. And unless Roderick Willis is capable of doing something that most fighters can't do on 3 days' notice, I can't see that he's going to be very well tested tonight.
Well, speaking of Willis, though, he has gone 10 once. His last fight, say what you will about Michael Moore as being a shop warrant fighter.
Former champion.
But he could have beaten Michael Moore. It was a questionable, controversial decision. We will give Willis that in terms of
Well, the
experience.
other thing we should give Willis... No, we should also give Willis this. He came in with a good attitude today, and he says, he thinks Тай Филдс can be beaten. He thinks it's a great opportunity for him, which it is, and knows that if he wins tonight, everything changes for him.
Let's take a look now at the ITT Technical Institute tail of the tape. Wally.
As you can see, neither one of them are young men. Тай Филдс, 33 years old, 40 fights, and really no tests yet. You see the 6'9" really jumps out at you, the height there, the weight, 275 pounds. Roderick Willis is a big man, but he's dwarfed here in the ring tonight. And the ITT Technical Institute rules, no 3 knockdown rule, no standing 8 count, only the referee can stop the fight, and neither fighter can be saved by the bell in any round.
And our fighter is about to hit the ring. Roderick Willis will walk first. Look at the 35-year-old. Big guy, as Wally pointed out, 6'6", 254. Everybody Тай Филдс fights, though, is the smaller guy so far. He's 14, 2-1, 8 KOs. Real late start at 29, but with heavyweights that isn't necessarily lethal. Boxer, puncher, aggressive. He wants to be super aggressive and make this an inside fight and force Тай Филдс to work 3 minutes around and not have everything his way. Hey, we've heard that before, but the way Тай Филдс has been matched up, as busy a work rate as he has, he forces people to fight who don't want to hang with him like that. We've seen people basically crumple and fold when they face Тай Филдс.
And we take a look at Тай Филдс. Smiling. He's such a nice guy. I mean, he is truly a gentle giant. The problem is, in the ring, he also sometimes is a gentle giant. In his last fight, he actually looked very good, knocking out Chris Koval in 1 round. And he says that's the way he's going to approach his fights from now on. Try to get guys out of there as quickly as possible. It's going to be the new Тай Филдс. We'll see tonight.
Well, former basketball forward, San Diego State, Oral Roberts. But, hey, we don't have him here to shoot hoops. He had a blowout last December on Versus. We'll see what happens tonight as we meet both fighters and go to ring announcer Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Hard Rock Casino Hotel right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Bob Arum's Top Rank Boxing is proud to present the Fight Night on Versus main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing in the heavyweight division. Sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission, Chairman John Bailey, Executive Director Keith Kaiser. The 3 judges assigned ringside for this contest, Adelaide Bird, Dick Houck, and Paul Smith, and inside the ring, your referee in charge of the action, Russell Mora. And now from the Hard Rock of Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black with gold, official weight 254 pounds. His professional record, 13 victories, including 7 knockouts, only 2 defeats with 1 bout even, from Richardson, Texas, Roderick Big Rod, Lord of the Rings, Willis. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing the stars and bars, red, white, and blue, official weight 275 pounds. 39 victories as a professional, including 35 knockouts, only 1 defeat. Originally from Missoula, Montana, now fighting, training, and living in Las Vegas, Nevada, ranked number 5 in the world by the NABF and undefeated in his last 23 fights, Tye Big Sky Fields.
Okay, gentlemen, I've given you both instructions in the dressing room. Belt here's good, belt here's good. I want to remind you to protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch up, God bless.
All right, online scoring. Welcome aboard again, gang. We invite you to score along with us. And the 3 judges, of course, here at ringside. Tye Fields, last fight, that 1-round blowout on Versus. 0 amateur experience, Wally.
Well, you could make the case he's had 40 amateur fights.
There you go. Oh, he sinks a left hand to the body. And Willis is backing up already. He's felt some power. He said he's got to make it an inside fight and press this guy. He's trying to get his legs under him. He does switch a lot. It looks like he's switching just to confuse the left-hander, and Fields is gunning for him.
Yeah, this is the new Tye Fields that he promised us. You know, he said he's going to come out and look for, a little elbow action in there.
Forearm shiver.
You know, no more Mr. Nice Guy in the ring anyway. Tye Fields, as I said, a real nice guy outside of the ring. But the outcome of this fight, Nick, is solely determined by Roderick Willis.
Willis looking for, just looking away. It seems like he's backing up, trying to figure out Fields' moves. And, you know, the big thing from Al Smith, his trainer, is we got to press this guy, and we got to get him uncomfortable. And Willis said the same thing, but he's not throwing any shots.
He's not
doing
that.
It looks like he's ready to go down unless he's laying in the woods.
Well, maybe he is
a little bit there.
He actually, Tye Fields' left leg came up off the canvas from that right hand. I don't think he was hurt by it, but look at this. And this is what I mean. It's all up to Roderick Willis. If he fights, he can make this a contest. If he does this, we won't see a round 2.
What is this? Stop it unless he starts throwing. He's ready to go now. He's out of it. He's out of it, and they're going to stop this fight halfway through. Tail end of a big left hand, and Tye Fields asked the referee to stop it. That was a disgraceful performance from Roderick Willis.
I give you too much credit. I don't think he gave it
main events.
That was horrible.
Tye Fields,
I mean, you look, it's one thing when you get an Urbano Antion comes out and blasts Bobby Pacquiao in a good, honest fight. I'm sorry.
This wasn't a matchup.
This was no effort at all.
It was a matchup made in hell.
And that's where it should have stayed. Go back there.
Tye Fields proved to the world absolutely nothing. He moves to 40-1. I don't want to disparage him.
I don't blame Tye Fields.
You put a guy in front of him who was just absolutely a guy waiting for a place to land.
I do not blame Tye Fields a bit for this, all right? I said it right at the beginning. This fight will be determined by Roderick Willis's effort, and you saw the effort he gave. Now, granted, he only had 3 days' notice to come in here.
All right, Tye Fields. But Tye Fields, you know, well, we'll see Tye Fields.
And there's Big Sky Tye. You know what? It's 2 straight first-round KOs for Tye Fields. Let's see how he did it. And you see, it's just an accumulation, a flurry of punches, helped greatly by the fact that Roderick Willis is not even bothering to punch back. I mean, this speaks for itself.
Okay,
speaks for itself.
Wally, exactly. What can you say when this is target practice? It's not even a sparring
session. And you know what? You want to know something?
Session.
Not even a sparring partner like that would get fired. But the other thing to point out is, seconds before, he had landed a pretty good shot on Tye Fields. Why he didn't try to do it again while he was pinned in the ropes only he knows the answer.
Well, that's
to
our beef. You know, you come here and you at least try to
give
win.
an effort. That's right.
You take a fight. You sell tickets. People show up. People watch on television.
Well, you come here. Not only that, forget about selling tickets. You come here and you take a paycheck. All right. If you're going to take a paycheck, take a chance.
We got to bring it on. Let's go. That's good.
So Tye Fields looking at us saying, yeah, I took care of business.
All right, just watch this little part right here. Check this out. Watch the way Roderick Willis kind of looks at the referee like, when are you going to stop this and send me home?
Why can a guy be gassed? He really didn't have any sparring. Well, he had no sparring for this. I don't think he was in shape at all, Wally. I mean, he certainly didn't have the heart to fight, but I don't even think he had the skills or the condition to last.
There's a lot of blame to go around, a lot of places to point the finger, and the one guy not to point it at tonight is that guy right there.
Well, but you know what? We're going to take him to task and promotion in terms of moving him now. It's 2008. Everybody wants to fight Hasim Rahman as the next big test, but he better be on the move this year in 2008 because Tye Fields has it all his way against people who don't fight back. Let's get the official word from Michael Buffer.
Gentlemen, referee Russell Mora calls a halt to the contest. The official time, 1 minute 37 seconds of the very first round. The winner by TKO victory from Las Vegas, Nevada, Tye Big Sky Fields.
Well, Tye Big Sky Fields obviously elated about his performance, and again, he did what he had to do against a guy who was so overmatched, outclassed, outconditioned, outpunched. Fields rubbed him out inside one. Back in Las Vegas, where Tye Fields wiped out another opponent inside one. He's now 40-1 with 36 stoppages, and he's with our Wally Matthews now. Wally?
That was good. Sounded good.
What? All right, here I am once again playing Statue of Liberty to Tye Fields, and I got to ask you, I know you got to be very happy with winning this fight in one round, but are you starting to get a little impatient with the level of competition?
Yeah, definitely. Today was probably the end of any kind of competition like that. Right now we're looking at holding in Las Vegas for the World Championship of Las Vegas. We want Hasim Rahman.
The World Championship of Las Vegas to be just recognized here.
According to Oscar Goodman.
According to Oscar, the mayor, Oscar Goodman. All right, but I mean, in all seriousness, this guy tonight, you know, we were kind of rough on him at ringside. Did you sense that he was giving an effort to try to win?
You know what? He gave a great effort. He wasn't pulling any punches. The guy came out, wanted to hit me. He hit me a few times, and you know what? I could tell by the way he was punching that they weren't punches that were, you know, just. He wasn't weak, you know what I mean? You could see the guy, he was big and strong. But I tell you, I came in good shape, ready to go, and I did that first round knockout for Don today. And you know what? It's gonna be a long, hard road, but I got my trainers and my manager, people that believe in me, my parents and my family. So we're gonna do good things.
All right, in all seriousness, let's bring Bob Arum in, who's Tye Fields' promoter. All right, let's forget about the Las Vegas Heavyweight Championship, but, you know, what is the chances? I mean, you have Rahman, you have Tye Fields. Why aren't they in the ring together?
They will be on June 28th. I hope to match them against each other, and I'm going to make that happen. Listen, I really think this kid, you know, it took a while for him to develop, but he's big, as you can see.
I hadn't noticed.
He takes a hell of a punch, and he punches real good, and he's in such good condition that he can throw a lot of punches. I would put him in tomorrow against a guy like Klitschko, because Klitschko stands there, he's afraid of his chin. This guy will bums rush him, and I think can beat Klitschko, and he beats Sam Peters every time he fights him in the ring.
All right, those are all promises yet to be made, all right? That's down the road. Now, tonight, you're the promoter of this fight. This is your main event. Obviously, you have to deal with a late substitute, but you can't be happy with putting this on.
Why? This guy was a good fighter.
Not tonight, he wasn't.
Well, because Fields was so good. Look, he's big and he's white, and everybody demeans white fighters, but after Kelly Pavlik, you can't do that anymore. This kid, white, black, will beat any heavyweight around.
Spoken like a true promoter. Congratulations, Tye Fields. Another short night of work. Let's go back to Nick at ringside.